My name is Stefan Sieber and I'm currently head of department at SALF. SALF stands for the Leibniz Centre for Agricultural Landscape Research. I coordinate currently 30 scientists and students. We as a research group, we do research in food and nutrition security, climate change and bioenergy. We work in a value chain approach. That means that we look from the resources to the production, processing, to the markets and consumption. Our experiences in research. We do now research for more than 12 years in Tanzania. It's quite a time, and we have implemented projects with an overall budget of 12 million euros. It is quite bigger programs what we run. Currently we have 130 researchers working in different teams and going back and forwards from Europe to Tanzania, but also we involved huge groups of Tanzanian researchers. It is quite important that we have here a collaborative, transdisciplinary approach. How does research look like? You can imagine that mostly the output is managed by senior coordinators together in collaboration with PhDs. And in a lot of cases, PhDs are for longer time in the research sites, in the research areas. Currently, we work in Tanzania in the region of Morogoro and the region of Dodoma. There's a climate gradient and we would like to compare the two regions. We look for innovations and how the innovations can be implemented depending on different frame conditions. We need region-explicit solutions. We need solutions tailored for specific site conditions. It is important that if I talk a little bit about experiences, that PhDs need to have a certain resilience to work in those areas. It is challenging and at the same time very fruitful, because you have maybe to live for more than 7 months in a village, and you do social science observing behavior and how the constellations of different farmer groups is, how they come to solutions, how you can improve the system. And this makes exactly this unique, interesting and challenging at the same time. All PhDs who come back after a while say they build real resilience. You live a certain period up to several months in a really complete, isolated world with farmers in a community, and that makes our research really unique. Of course, we suffer a lot of problems and we suffer a lot as researchers. But we try to overcome, of course. And that means that we always should generate a good atmosphere. That's really important. That we should think solution-oriented. I can explain a lot of different experiences in terms also of project failure. But we have to learn also from project failure. It could be that in terms of the research setting, it did not work. That means that we just simply applied a different setting that was not successful. But it can also happen that there's project failure because of a misunderstanding in the consortium, or because of strategic behavior, because of that somebody is not willing to contribute. And for all those cases, latter cases, we developed a newly implemented system. We call it conflict prevention and management system. It was successfully implemented in our project Transact, and we use it also now in other projects. And important is, you can imagine that you're guided by a group of experts, trainers, mediators, coaches, who try to increase the quality of collaboration within the consortium.